victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise.
Another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Going out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one. Down.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room.
Wait this
still
nigga
here,
off.
still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing, out raving. You get weighed in, been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing, entertaining. Check the ratings, let me out. I don't want to be guilty. Yeah, I'm ready. Who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody? I got this. They say you can learn from your last days, but quick to taste sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for take off, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I missed them. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Welcome to the WBC. It's King Rock. This back. All the talking has. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. straight right, just misses. A well-placed hook. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. So much for boxing. This is a fight. They're both trying for a knockout. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little kick you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Misses with the jab. Ooh, look at that left jab.
Ooh.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Good counter punch. Misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble.
You better, That nigga bullshit like that. Nigga with a jab.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance without a doubt.
Here we go. It's round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to do that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move. That edge work.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice exchange here from both men. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Missed with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. They exchange punches. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Crawford
There
in
you go.
trouble.
Come here. Go to their body. Go to their body, goddammit.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Block's caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
I'm good, bro. What are they supposed to do? You can tail. There you go. Son, they gotta do that.
Counter shot.
There you go. That's a knockout,
You
bro.
run a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Started out Garcia in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't find a home for that jab. Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down.
Look at this nigga guy. He got a blind too.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Catch and shoot. And there's a big left uppercut. Split the guard, got him right on the chin. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is the
Man,
danger.
this nigga don't got no chin like that, man.
They won't give us a second. Hold it right
There we
there.
go.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Started out Garcia in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has you. There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny.
Get it, nigga, that
Right now, the
bullshit.
Flash is seeing flashes after that shot.
That's a bad guy. We good.
Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. This never happened.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. Crawford is dazed.
These niggas got the best blocking ever.
I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice job to block that uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Missing with that right hook. Beautiful counter shot. No rest for the weary.
Hurt that nigga, fuck nigga to the body, baby.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I'm going to see
Stab
that
like that
again.
motherfucker.
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They get 1 minute between. Here's the bell to start round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And it's
Get the fuck out of here!
Will do it. What a knockout
Get the
win.
fuck out of here! Lay that fuck nigga down. I've been setting that shit up all night, goddammit.
Knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from?
This bum ass nigga on,
You
man.
saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What...
Acting on that fuck nigga.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more peso, more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself
Loki
messed
was
up.
bam. I forget where he at though.
Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one. There ain't room for 2. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no who wants it.
Oh, you picking fucking women.
They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game, you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different.
Did you just
I'm
fight
ahead,
it
you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them.
Canelo beat the shit out
Still
you.
here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Fuck, I get Canelo. Yeah, why not them bitches? Ah. This nigga might get KO first round.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are
That's in WBC ring. I want
So
to
here
hear
it-
that for 30,000.
showtime. Sean Porter, the two-time welterweight champion of the world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
A lot of trash. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Good job defending the jab. Lands the jab. Caution being thrown to the wind.
Heavy. Nigga, heavy as fuck.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
I'm ducking that shit, man.
This fight has a real good flow to it. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, strong, boy.
They both want a knockout, you
throwing,
can
man.
tell. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter. Good counter punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Hello?
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? On to the second round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Catch and shoot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. And Porter goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Boxer wanna know how to beat the shit out of fuck nigga. Please get up. If you let that kid talk his push ass through that shit, no balls.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges.
Look how slow this nigga is, man.
Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
Think about to throw up because of that, brother. I'm the head, but this nigga come out too.
Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... On to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That's how we close to him, but you know, what are you doing? You love me. Grab that body, open that shit up a little bit.
They're giving us a high-tempo show.
Oh.
Beautiful counter punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with some of that bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the
Right here
judges.
all night. He gives that uppercut. Stab that body a little bit.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable.
You bleeding, I see that shit.
Cool.
Perfect counter lands. They both want the knockout.
I know that shit
Counter
coming up.
punching.
Counter
Counter punch caught him clean. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score.
See, let me catch him. That's what it is. I don't think they never got it, bro.
That hook doesn't score.
One, two.
Has to be careful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Look at this fucking head button.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was...
Look at bleeding and shit.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things
Go
up
back to
here
that
in
shit
this
again. I'm
round.
coming to the hood, nigga.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That stand shit ain't gonna work, buddy. You are not Terrence Crawford.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step back the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. Didn't land that jab.
Look at this nigga slow as fuck.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's not a match made in heaven.
You grab on top of your punch,
That jab won't score.
He take that, but he good. He good. Ooh.
That counter shot lands. That hook just can't find the target. We'd like to see more jabs.
Put the ring out there. Nowhere.
No rest for the weary.
He can't get close. Let the case fuck him, man. Body.
Down goes Sean
Body.
Let's see
Fuck
that
wrong with this
again.
nigga, man.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Fuck out of here, man.
Talk about Sean Porter in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be tough. Back into the fray here in round 5.
Get back to this shit.
Got to get the momentum
Break
shift
this
coming their
down.
way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to.
Oh my God, Johnny!
Fuck out of here, man. Nigga can't fuck with me. Nigga fucking garbage.
Try to get a replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right
Garbage
there.
ass nigga.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
You ain't gotta go home too. I get the fuck out of here. You heard? Look at the accuracy. 53%. God damn, good ass.